What's up, everybody? We're here back again. It's Thursday, media day for the Crawford Canelo fight. I just watched the presser for the all the undercard guys. Bro, shout out to Dana White, man. Oh my God, he is bringing the UFC experience to boxing. And if you don't believe me, look at all those guys that were up there on the undercard. They were looking around like they were in amazement. They could not believe that they were a part of this great card, this great venue, this great experience. They were up there. They could ask questions by the audience. Fernando Vargas Jr. was the only one, I guess, who got the memo of when you come to a UFC event, you wear a suit. He looked good. The only thing I wish he would have done was shave his head, come out with the little copete, the bangs like his dad used to do back in the day when he wore the long, the long 90s suits back in the day. But man, Dana White rolled out the red carpet for this entire card, and these guys got a little taste of what it is to be a UFC fighter. When you're signed to the UFC, and they're really trying to push you, and you're on a big card, you get the whole stage. You get the press conference. You get all that comes with it. The weigh-ins, I'm sure, is going to be just like the UFC weigh-ins in front of a big crowd. They're going to be ceremonial weigh-ins. Boxers are not used to this. They are not used to this. And this makes me so happy because this shows that Dana White is going to do something different with boxing. And it's going to be the little things that we love as UFC fans and that we've been spoiled to that boxers never had before. They have never been promoted like this by their promoters. They have never been put up on a pedestal to speak to the crowd in front of a huge arena full of people. They've never had this. And now they get this opportunity. And you can see them. They're up there like almost like starstruck. Like they don't know what to do. They're answering questions. Like people don't give a shit who is on the undercard in a boxing fight. And now these guys are answering questions about what are you going to do, like the Lester Martinez. He's getting asked what this means to him, what this means to Guatemala, and he's answering questions, and you can tell these guys have never been here before. They're just like, what? People are asking me questions? Like, I'm just on the undercard, but they're asking me questions? That's what it's like to be in the UFC. And Dana White and Turki Al-Sheikh are bringing this to boxing, and it is beautiful to watch because these guys are getting opportunities they never, ever get before. I'm so happy for this. And I'm still watching the weigh-ins right now. I'm waiting for Crawford Canelo to come through for the press conference. Sorry, I fucked that up. Not the weigh-ins, the press conference. I'm waiting for Canelo and Crawford to come for the press conference. Dude, it's amazing right now what Turki Al-Sheikh and Dana White are doing for boxing. And people are going to talk their shit. Paulie Malignaggi is the one who's been hating on Dana White for the longest time. I don't know what his grudge is. I mean, that guy was a subpar champion anyways. He doesn't have no room to talk. I've never been a fan of Paulie Malignaggi. Fuck that guy. But anyways, hate all you want. Dana White and Turki Al-Sheikh are bringing something huge to boxing. Like, these guys have been put on a pedestal as undercard fighter guys, on a pedestal to answer questions, to interact with the public. These are opportunities they would never have gotten before if it wasn't for Dana White and Turki Al-Sheikh and the production that Dana White brings to this event. This is what he does on every single main event in the UFC. He does a countdown, an embedded, press conference, weigh-in shows, everything. He brings that production to the fights because he wants the casual fans, not us, not the diehards, the casual fans, to engage with these guys, engage with the fighters, find something that you like about one guy and then ride it with that guy. That's what Dana White does best. He sells holy shit moments and he sells the fighters to the public. He does it better than anyone else. He does it better than any other promoter out there. Boxing, UFC, MMA, whatever you want to call it, any combat sport, Dana White is the best in the business and he's bringing it to boxing. And I am so excited for it because these guys deserve it. These are the guys that are putting in the work. They're the guys that are coming up. They're contenders. They're fighting their way to the top, and they deserve the love that Dana White's giving them, and I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy that Dana White did this. I'm so happy that Turki Al-Sheikh came into the boxing game and is giving us the events that we want. Let's keep it going. I'm waiting for fucking Crawford Canelo. I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to We will recap it as soon as they get done. See you guys soon.